I know that you've heard that saying, well, you made your bed, now you got to lie in it. That's not true. You do not have to stay in the situation that you created for yourself. You can decide to dismantle it. You can decide that, yes, I did this thing. I should not have done this thing. I did it anyway. But I'm going to repent. I'm going to change. I'm going to turn from the ways that I was and become a new and better version of myself. I'm going to accept that what I did it. Not in a haughty way like, yeah, I did it, so what? But in a way of, I did this. Let me dig deep inside of myself to figure out why I did this, and then let me change. You owe it to yourself to make that change. And if it involved other people, which it probably did, they may not forgive you when you ask forgiveness, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not forgiven. It means that they have to do some work on themselves to get to the place where they can forgive you and heal from whatever you did, because if they don't, they're carrying that on. But you get to set yourself free. You get to, of course, there will be karma. That, oh, look at all these little baby birds that y'all see. They're out here with their mamas. I came out, this is our last day at the Outer Banks for this year. So, of course, I came to walk in Yemaya's place. But back to what I was saying. Yes, you will have the karmatic effects of what you did, but karma has a humble side to her when you're humble. You do. You know, you ever heard about a situation with somebody doing something and in your mind they should basically be tied up and thrown on the ocean, but that's not what happened to them? And they're humble and they're sorry that they did it. They're very apologetic and they're sincere. Well, that's when karma goes, well, you know, yeah, I'm going to take it easy on you. Yes, there will be a consequence, but it's not going to be what the rest of the world is thinking. Because honestly, what we think about what somebody else does is none of their business. Their karma is not going to come to another person the way you want it to come, because it's not your call. But when you keep sitting it out like that, karma will be like, oh, I guess that's what they want to experience. So let me help them out a little bit. Anyway, I really came to you on this last day this year at the Outer Banks. The sun is up, but the clouds are not. The sun is showing itself. You can see it on the side of the sun. I'm trying to find the proper words because the sun don't rise. The sun's always there. We get turned into the position where we can see the sun. But the clouds are blocking it. But it's still light out. That's how powerful the sun is. You can't even block the sun all the way. When the sun wants you to see it, when you turn towards that sun, even with the clouds, it's not always blocked. That's the same with you in your life. You're not all the way blocked. And yeah, anyway, let's go back to what I was saying with my thoughts. I didn't like the way that water came up, and I was kind of thinking that it was going to pull me down more. I just wanted to tell you, yes, we all do things that we ain't got no goddamn business doing. And we have to face the consequences of that. But it doesn't last always. It lasts as long as you say it should last, based upon the actions you take to get yourself out of it. Some things. I can't speak for all things. Hell, I can't speak for nothing. Truthfully, I can just say to you that just because you made a bed, you don't have to lie in it. So I guess that's all I should have said. Just because you made your bed does not mean you have to lie in it. You can get up out that bed and do the work that it will take to get you out of the situation that you indeed put yourself in. And maybe people won't have any sympathy for you, but that's okay. Have sympathy for yourself. Decide that this may be your alone season. You might have done a lot, and people may not want to be around you, like you have the cooties, and that's okay. God is always around you, because God is you. Go heal.